Okay, so I'm Steven de Geide. I'm senior producer with Guerrilla, working on Killzone 3, and what we've got here today is a move version of the game. The entire game is going to be playable with move, so anything from single player to multiplayer, you'll be able to choose move as an option to play with. Obviously, DualShock still supported throughout the game, and that's going to be the bread and butter. It's not going to go anyway, going to go away anytime soon. But obviously, the move is a great option for new players because it'll feel very familiar to those people, because it's aiming at the screen. That's where your bullets will go. As soon as you kind of hit the sides of the screen, it starts rotating up, down. That's one of the things that we're looking at to expose as a parameter as well, because it's different things to different people. Some of them would like to be able to really quickly turn around and move around, whereas other people find it really disorienting. So that's something that we're going to be implementing as an option in the menu. You can just kind of set it to however you to whatever you're comfortable with. In terms of shooting and aiming, you don't have an auto-aim system like we do with the DualShock, where it's kind of sticky as soon as you go over enemies, because with the move you want to be able to kind of freely aim and not have it kind of be sticky on certain parts of the screen wherever enemies are. So we left the auto-aim to a button, so it's now in your L2. You can just kind of zoom in and snap to enemies, which makes it really easy to shoot at anything that's exposed from these enemies and just take them out one by one. What you can see as well is we've implemented gestures. So if I'm a little low on ammo, I can just flick of the wrist, and it'll start reloading. At the same time, I can pick up weapons by just pulling towards me, and I pick up a new weapon. One thing that's new in Killzone 3 is the ability to carry more than one weapon. So rather than just have the one primary weapon that everybody was complaining about in Killzone 2, I can now actually switch to two primary weapons, and I still have my fallback pistol, which makes it a lot easier to carry these heavy weapons around, and you have a lot more options to play these encounters with. And again, all of that snapping and zooming works with all the different weapons as well. I can just take these guys out in a nice, brutal fashion. So that's one of the gestures, or a couple of the gestures that we've implemented. We've also looked at grenade throwing, which is initially where we thought, well, let's do an overhead throw. That didn't work as well. So what we do now is you basically push L1, you take out the grenade, start cooking it, and I can aim where I want it to throw, and it'll throw it right there. Which makes a lot of sense, because you want to be able to see where your grenades are going, because they're quite lethal. Let me switch to that. So anything you would expect still works. You can still run around. All the buttons that have a function in the DualShock still have the exact same function on the Move controllers, so you can still use all of that. Another cool thing that to try out, obviously, is the brutal melee, which is if I get close to these enemies, it'll trigger a context-sensitive action. So I can just get up close to the guy right here, hold the thing, and perform a stabbing motion, and it does the same thing in game. So again, take this guy out right there, and that's a bug. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys in Amsterdam will love this.
Don't worry, it's alpha.
It's very much alpha code indeed. We've got a lot of time to polish it up and iron out the bugs.